There we go. It's a stream. Hello? Hello? No, hello. It's a stream. We're here. We're live. Let's go to the booth. Excuse me. Blah. Hello. Hello, everybody. Welcome in, whether you're watching live or later. I hope you're doing alright. Today, more Final Fantasy Under the Sea. More Stormblood, naturally, as we continue to try and make alliances, allegiances, and bring people into our rebellion efforts. Yesterday we were able to bring the Confederacy in by distracting the Red Kojin away from their partnership with the Empire by, you know, maybe accidentally summoning a primal. That might have happened. Sorry about that. And there were some other little bits and bobs we were dealing with. As always. Yeah. Sorry, I gotta do that again. I think I might just 1 second. Hold on. Oh, there we go. It's a weird thing. I don't notice it or feel that I need to, you know, sneeze or anything until I start streaming. Just become aware of things. Oh. Anyhow, let's do some Final Fantasy. Let me get everything ready to go here. Which we should be ready to go soon, shortly, very shortly. Bum, bum, bum. No patches today. Patch day was yesterday. Well, if there is anything, it'd be a minor hotfix or something. So we should be good. Let's log in. No, it looks like we are all set. Nothing to download. Oh, come on. Whoa. There we go. Alright. Let's do it. Yeah, I was able to get the patch downloaded, well, kind of while we were going live yesterday. A major hotfix, yeah. Let me just test something. What's the latency like at the moment? It took me a second to go live today. So it might be, if there is anything like that, it's on Twitch's end. I think it's probably fine. I'm just noticing if you're seeing messages pop up late. But maybe it's fine. We'll Come on, there we go. Bit right fine. Yeah. Nah, everything's good on my end, so I think we're fine. 28 people in the queue. Level 64 samurai. There we go. Okay. So our next bit of MSQ, the Lord of the Revel. Ah yes, Ruby. You see, I also have to take care of some business down here. So if we go back to Tamamizu and go from there, we can take care of some stuff. I don't think there's anything else to do. I don't have any other, you know. That's Palace of Lost Souls. Yes, that's all the way down there. Okay. I think that's it. Well, we can start with that today. Because yeah, we were dealing with the Red Kojin and their primal and pulling them away from the Empire, so now the Confederacy has joined the fight. So we have made an ally. So we're making progress. Gosetsu is still captured though. So we have to probably go rescue him at some point. Yeah. Bloop bloop. We want to go all the way to the southwest. Shark? No, is that shark? Yes. It is. What's in here? Cool. Islands. It gets deep all of a sudden. It's like a trench. I'll just dip over here for a second. There we go. Okay. So somewhere at the bottom of this trench is Kurenai. Because yeah, we're dealing with trying to help out the people of the other underwater dome, the other underwater place. Ooh. Oh yeah, the turquoise trench. Yeah, we gotta dive. Oh, we're going down. Okay. Oh, that's I hit the edge. The one that's actually in the trailer, yeah. Here we go. Oh, this is the one that's in the trailer. Ah, yeah. I see. Going down. Ah, yeah. Much bigger, too. Okay. Okay, it's the palace inside of the Ruby Princess and her guards. You may not show it. Shiosai is secretly very grateful to you, too. Thought of having to kill the Ruby Princess, however indirectly, has been tormenting him. Let's make our way in. You have the scroll of entry, correct? Remember, you're unable to pass through the gates without it. Okay. So we have a duty. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so there is no duty support for this. Alright, that's fine. Okay. I'm not so pressed that I'm like, oh, I have to do this right away. So that can wait a bit. But now we have it, and we can go in there and do the thing. Cool. This will be the last time a leveling dungeon is optional. I see. Okay. Well, we'll keep that on the docket for the moment. Hey, I could hop in and try and get a thing. A party of other players. And just see what happens. I'm DPS, so, you know. I won't know what to do. That's all good, Lamb. No worries. So missing out on most base Stormblood content. Yeah, that's all fine. That's alright. No worries, everybody. Shall we go and try it solo and see what we end up with? Well, let's see how long it takes. I'm queuing as a DPS, so it's going to take a little bit of time. We'll look around here. Don't know if there are any fancy mechanics I'm going to need to worry about, but... Oh, there we go. Let's go. Woo. Alright, let's do it. Ooh, it does look very cool. Oh. Damn. Very cool design. Alright, let's go. Geyser is about to erupt. Oh. Oh. Wait. Oh, okay. We can't go. I see. That's fun. I think we're pulling there. go, there we go. The geyser, get on the geyser. Whee! Ooh. Okay. Gate is sealed off. Oh, the leg. Aha! We flipped it over. Nice. Kamakiri emerges. Ooh. Yeah, yeah. Oh god. I'm okay. Oh right, we should have just focused on that. It doesn't matter. Well, let's have a look. Sure? I don't remember if I have bracelets that are that high level. I probably don't. Alright, let me get after this. Come on. Ooh. Damn, this looks so good. This looks so good. Okay, let me catch up. Oh, oh, no. Ah, God, we're pulling everybody. Oh, God. Okay, here we go. Let's try not to die. Ah, God. I did not mean to... No. Ah! Just fumbling it left and right. No, we're okay. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're okay. It turns out everything is fine. Woof. There we go. Oh. Let's protect my seas, my people. Okay, okay. Well, that's the Ruby Princess. Wait, hold on. That's the Ruby Princess. We're only, like, partway into this. What's going on? Oh no, she's seducing. Oh god. Oh, okay. Right. What did it turn into? A withered crone. So wait, we have to go and turn ourselves into a withered crone so she can't seduce us. Is that what I'm getting from that? Certainly seem that way. Oh, oh god. Oh god. Everything's exploding. Oh god. Run away. Run away. Run away. Okay, fine. Oh, I'm an old crone. Actually, how long does crone... Oh, no, no. Damn it, I was in the wrong... I got there too early. I got there too early. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Oh, god damn it. Stop standing... Okay. Okay. I'm not doing very good here. There we go. Alright. Okay. There we go. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Yeah, we're okay. Woohoo! Oh, nice. Level. Necklace of casting. Sure. Gloves. Sure. I'll just take whatever you've got. I'll take whatever you got going. I don't mind. I'm not picky. And this is such a cool dungeon design, for sure. Okay, this is as far as we go. Control 3. F. I find better off focusing on one and then using Tenkogoken when I've got two charged up. Whoops! And that one. Well, that's not what I did. Never mind. Yeah, like this. Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, it's also like, it's not a difficult mechanic, the old one. It's like, I just was not paying attention to the battlefield enough and just standing in the box when I didn't need to. So. It doesn't give that feeling that I don't enjoy where I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing, you know. Oh, you gonna get the treasure? Yeah, get the treasure. Shishuko. Sure. Where I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong, and you know, that was very much like, no, I know where I screwed up. Oh! We're going to the treasure again. Ruby tied claws, eh? Yeah, I don't care. Give me all your crap. Oh, cutscene time. Oh. Oh, damn it. Yes, move to sealed area. I was just a little behind when they triggered the cutscene. Alright, let's see if we figure this out. Okay, I'm here. Shishu Yohi. Whoa. Okay. Minions. Oh. Now we're okay. Oh no. Dang it. Alright, you know what? Let's do the thing. Back. Oh, she's gone. Ah. Oh, okay. There we go. Huzzah! That actually wasn't so bad. There weren't a ton of complicated mechanics at the end of that. But who's running through there? Alright, what have we got here? I'm old! Oh, of course. Alright. Let's leave. I know I got a bunch of stuff there. Oh, yeah. Oh, did I not update my gear set? Well, that's fine. That didn't matter anyway. Kurenai. You saved them, Hesse. You saved them all, even the Ruby Princess. While she is unharmed, she is currently unconscious. Shiosai has carried her to Suino Sato, where she might rest undisturbed. Looks as though it will be a while before she wakes. Let's return to the village. Yes. Oh, level 65 now, so we can do Matsuba Mayhem, which is the next. I guess is the next samurai quest. Where is that? Oh, that's back in Hingashi. Okay. We might presumably return to Hingashi at some point. So maybe I'll do that when we go back there. I have to go. Go on, try and go up. Wait. Ah yeah, we can just do this. Going up. Sitting very elegantly in the little airship. Here we go. Oh. So I hope everyone's doing alright out there in chat. It's been alright over here. Taking care of some business today. Oh, we gotta go back down here. That's fine. Okay, here we go. Now we. Like I said, I actually don't think this is a bad look. But let's speak to Kurenai. And we once again thank you for your help. We're happy to hear the past guards are slowly beginning to return to their senses. Peace has finally been restored to the palace. Saved everyone, including Shiosai, from an untimely death. If only the Ruby Princess would open her eyes, Suino Sato would be exactly as it was before. We must simply be grateful for how well things turned out. The worst of the storm has passed, the tide's begun to calm, it's time that I came clean. Oh yes. Well, that's for the samurai. So I'll take that. So that's probably not. Oh no, it is better. It is better. Oh yeah. Average level is way higher. Now, ready to divulge her great secret. What does that mean? Your Ruby Princess who quietly slumbers on sheep pads. Look upon her as I speak. Please follow me. Alright, we'll follow up on this. This might be the harder version of the dungeon. Ah. Oh, Hisui, why do you refuse to open your eyes? Hessie, there's something you must know. I'm not Ruby Princess's younger sister. In fact, she has no sister. Oh? Eh? I am the Ruby Princess. Nani? Ruler of Suino Sato. Oh. Who? The slumbering girl before you goes by the name of Hisui and is my dearest friend. We've known each other since childhood. Oh. I'm entirely to blame. Had I been more prepared, more aware, Lady Hisui would not be in this sorry state. A few days ago we received visitors from the outside. They come to perform a court ritual to protect the Ruby Princess from potential dangers. Decided to conceal her true identity. Her lady in waiting, Hisui, had her take her place, and she and her highness bear a great resemblance to each other. Ah, something owing to the fact that they are distant blood relatives. I was confident no one would notice the switch. I was right. So when the proceedings commenced, it was Lady Hisui who became possessed by the terrible fiend they summoned, and now, well, you can see for yourself what's become of her. Oh, yeah. To mitigate such disaster, severe restrictions on who can enter and exit Hisui of the Violet Tides have always been in place. In fact, even the Ruby Princess is forbidden by law to leave its gates. When wraith after wraith began appearing, however, I was left with little choice. I whisked her highness away to the village and had her pretend to be the Ruby Princess's sister, Kurenai. Kurenai, that was the name I had before my mother passed away, and I assumed the title of Ruby Princess. It's also the name Hisui would call me by growing up. As far back as I can remember, she was there for me, from the best of times to the worst of times. All the laughter and tears we shared. Hisui, is this truly where it ends? Forgive me, Your Grace, this is my fault. If only there was a way I could go back and prevent all this. Shiosai, there is nothing to forgive. None of us could have predicted this would happen. You're no more to blame for what has happened than I am. Now you know everything. I hope you do not think any less of me for my lie. That's alright. Now that everything has been settled, I shall be departing from Suino Sato. The cure to Hisui's condition can only be found above. I know this because as Ruby Princess, it was my duty to study all the available writings at the palace. Where would you have us go? No, Shiosai, I shall be embarking upon this quest on my own. You'll be staying here. The people need you to protect them in my absence. Okay. Grace made it clear she would have me remain behind. Mistress Hester, might you accompany her in my stead? Well, while Lady Hisui's body remains her soul as long departed, I fear that no amount of rest or magics can cure her. I hope in travelling with you it will make it easier for her Grace to come to terms with the tragic fate of her friend. Till such time she must face the truth, however, I ask, they beg you keep her safe. Of course. Oh, can't glamour here? Oh, I guess this isn't a sanctuary. That's incredibly generous, thank you. Give you some time to prepare before leaving Suino Sato. Please come find me as soon as you're ready to go. Sure. A part of your world? While we're under the sea? Hello? Koji? A part of your... Wait for Onokoro. I believe we'll be best served by beginning our search there. Next to no contact with the outside world, we do receive occasional visits from Kojin of the Blue. Time filled with fairy tales, the old one I was given to understand written in Kogane. A Fisherman. It was a story about a fisherman who sailed the Ruby Sea. While traveling, he came across a princess who had fallen into a years-long slumber. She was eventually awakened upon taking an elixir of some sort. Wait, no, that's Sleeping Beauty, not the Little Mermaid. Perhaps the story is rooted in reality. Well, all right. Wait a minute. You're getting your Disney movies mixed up. Okay. Speak with Lise. Lise is over there. Okay. Well, if we go to Onokoro, we can speak with Kurenai and then perhaps head towards where Lise is. Oh, here I should be able to... There we go. It's a lovely place. People here are incredibly warm. Take this gentleman, for example. As soon as I first set foot on the island, he'd offered to take me on a tour. Oh no! Oh no! Sus! What are you looking at? Get lost! Get out of here, man. Why don't you get lost? I know you. My comments talk about you all the time. My apologies. I was just joking with you, of course. Never have nourished your powerful friends. That's why I approached your young child. Figured if I helped her now, she'd someday return the favor should I ever need it. What brings you to our island? Looking to learn more about fairy tale? I know nothing of fairies or tales. I can direct you to someone who does. A fisherman to hunt, visits once a year to hunt for treasure. Okay. He or anyone would be able to tell your stories. Okay, quick escape here. Find this old fisherman. Not to worry, little lady. Just be sure to remember my name and pay me back when the time comes. Okay. Did the kind gentleman ever give us his name? Nah, I wouldn't worry about it. Without a name, I'm afraid we'll be unable to send him payment for his help. Terribly unfortunate. Little that can be done. Well, where's the pier? That's over there. Fine. Who is this mysterious fisherman, I wonder? I should have some food. What is it? No, control shift I for inventory. What should we have? Grilled dodo, mole loaf, raptor stew, Zimile gratin. Let's have some steak or grilled dodo. Oh, I gotta put it in my inventory and then put it on the thing there. Oh yeah, I also remember. Let me. Oh, this was a higher than level 60 dungeon, so it didn't count for anything. I just got more second chance things. Yeah, alright. I think that's right. Yeah, 1 to 49, 50, 51 to 59, 60, and that was a level 63 dungeon, I think. Yeah. Is this mysterious elderly fisherman? Hello there, is there something you need? Tale of Fisherman of the Ruby Sea. Ah, yes, it's been a long time since I heard that one. It was my great-grandfather who told me, or perhaps my great-great-grandfather, or perhaps my... That's all well and good, so can you just tell us the story, please? There's my apologies. See if I can remember how it went. I very much hope you've not forgotten it. We might never know the whole tale if you have. The tome I received as a child was so tattered I could only read bits and pieces of the story. I recall now. Once upon a time, there was a fisherman on the Isle of Onokoro who saved a Kojin of the Blue from the maws of a terrible beast. As thanks, the Kojin offered him a vial of liquid. When taken, it would allow the fisherman to plunge into the far depths of the ocean without drowning. It was there their journey together began. They visited temples, palaces, villages under the sea. They met all manner of men, women, and creatures, including a beautiful princess who had fallen into a deep, deep slumber. According to her people, she had been like that for years. Hearing this, the Kojin pulled out another vial containing an ancient Tamamizu potion, which had been passed down to him from his great-grandfather, or perhaps his great-great-grandfather. To continue with the story, upon being given the mixture, the princess was instantly awakened. Wow. The moment their eyes met, she and the fisherman fell in love. They were immediately wedded in the palace at the bottom of the sea, where they lived happily ever after. Thank you, sir, for taking the time to recount that regaling tale. It was truly enlightening. What we've heard only assume the story took place at Shisui of the Violet Tides. Turn to Suinosato, see if we cannot dig in any mention of this incident. Okay. Man of great wisdom. Kind young lady. Most people never ask me to tell them stories. The rare occasions they do, they just complain at length afterwards. Maybe someday I can tell you how my great-great-great-great-grandfather discovered this place. Okay, so... Well... It's a little bit of it. It's not too much of a deal. Okay, we'll just go straight across the island and go and complete that. And I'm sure there'll be another part of that quest. Now let's see. I've got to get a bit further out into the ocean before it'll let me dive. Now what was it? I think it was control and space to go. There we go. Yeah. And now I can summon my mount. Which makes sense somehow. And we can go directly across there. There. Coming through. Huh. I know little of what life is like on the surface. It seems to be a lovely place. The people are incredibly kind. I grew up listening to stories of how pirates would slit your throat the first chance they got, but on Onokoro they seemed rather cordial. Perhaps I have your presence in part to thank for that. Shiosai shall be joining us shortly. Most stories in Suino Sato are passed down orally. You should be able to tell us if any of our own stories match the tale the fishermen recounted for us. Tale in which a Huron fisherman and a princess were brought together by a Kojin and wedded in a palace under the sea? It sounds almost as if it is a story about Shisui of the Violet Tides. Part about a Ruby Princess marrying a Hyo might be something of an embellishment. To the contrary, Your Grace, I believe generations back a Ruby Princess and a Huron man were once joined in holy matrimony. The son they bore was said to have had almost no scales. Dun-dun. Until now, I had considered it merely a tall tale spun by the elders for their grandchildren, yet it is possible the story is true. Chance the remedy also exists. It is not impossible. I must apologize to you if I were being completely honest. I thought all hope for Lady Hisui's recovery was lost. What you tell me, however, has revived my hope. You are a born leader. Through your actions, you have reversed all our fates. Kind of you to say, but without this wonderful lady beside me, I would never have come so far. Nod. Please accept my deepest thanks. As long as you are here, I can rest knowing her grace and our village will remain safe. Suppose you're about to renounce your intention to travel to where the Kojin of the Blue reside in search of this miracle cure? I wish you safe travels. Yeah. Yeah. I can see the light. Hisui might finally be saved. Yeah. And then part 3. Yes. Yeah, let's... Yeah, you know. Had some contact with Kojin of the Blue. This may be the first time visiting their village. That's the thing. I wonder where this is leading. Alright. A bit of side quest. Well, yeah. Blue because it leads to custom deliveries, which is a crafter-gatherer thing. Oh, I see. Oh well, that's fine. So different than our own village. Now, where should we begin our search? A brilliant idea. Inban, let's search him out. I gave her the book. Where is he? Oh. I was following the wrong the wrong map marker. Oops. It's been many years, it's difficult to be absolutely sure, but I think this is Master Inban, the merchant I told you about. Inban, that is my name. Do we know each other from somewhere? Yes, I remember now. You are the little girl from the palace. People grow so fast, they do. You have changed so much, I scarcely recognize you. Master Inban, I am glad to see you've not forgotten me. We have sought you out today to ask you something regarding the book of fairy tales you gave me long ago. I remember that one. What would you like to know? Cure? A noble cause indeed. I have a collector of ancient tomes. One of them is the exact remedy you speak of, an elixir that can wake those who have fallen into a deep slumber. Might you share with me the recipe so I can recreate it? The recipe should be easy to find. The necessary ingredients, on the other hand, not so much. To make this potion requires the shell of a bloated umemi, a giant umemi that has taken over 100 years to mature. Decades have passed since one of these was last spotted. Your only hope now will be to capture umemi larva and wait 100 years for it to grow potent enough to make your cure. It cannot be. You will find a bloated umemi. Doesn't mean none exist. If we search hard enough, we're certain to come across one. Perhaps it is as you say. If you were to look hard enough, you will find one. I would suggest you begin your search in exile. It's formerly considered the prime hunting ground for these creatures. Kelp was often used to lure them out of hiding. Okay. This. Yes. Okay. Endured exile. Where is exile? Oh. Oh. Wow. I didn't realize it was somewhere I had already seen. Oh. Ah. I was gonna say, where's the door? Okay. Hunting grounds are deep in the recesses of the cave over there. Aha. Bloated umemi's great age is what allows them to accumulate an incredible amount of magic, most of which is concentrated in their shell. Okay. Alright. I also need to kill regular umemis for a thing. Ah! Oh, they're quite horrible to look at. And quite hideous in the face. Creepy. How many do I need to kill? I only need to kill one. What do you know? Well, there are a bunch of them around here. Eyes. Creepy. Can you show naked umemis on stream? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I should. Oh god, it's huge. Oh, here comes the naked one. Put a shell on! Oh, Inman is here. You grew worried and kindly came to check upon us. Did you have any luck in the cave? Indeed I did. Behold. You did it. You procured a bloated Umemi shell, perhaps the very last one in existence. Ah, it looks like nothing like that of a regular Umemi. I perhaps wonder if the bloated Umemi is not as gone as we think. Perhaps it simply began burrowing deeper into the earth in response to our excessive hunting. I shall make up for this grievous miscalculation. Give me the shell. I shall make the remedy you seek and deliver it to Suino Sato. It should be well worth the wait. Here you go. Let's see if we can do it. I'm in your debt. Let's return to Suino Sato. Let's go, let's go. It's not terribly far away. Shiosai has been informed of all that's happened. When I told him of how you slayed a bloated Umemi, his eyes went wide and his mouth dropped. Rarely do I ever see him so surprised. He has every right to be. Efforts have allowed Master Impan to set upon making a remedy that should, in theory, have been impossible to recreate. Oh, you an apology. You were only to escort me to Tamamizu, but due to my own inability, you were forced to do much more than that. Don't know what I would have done without you. You've opened my eyes to the world. Through you, I've come to learn so much. When I resume my role as Ruby Princess, I shall look back fondly upon the memories we created together on this grand adventure. I hope you do too. Okay. Yeah. Let's see what happens. It will come as soon as it's ready. The longer we wait, the more I worry about Hisui. Shiosai assures me she is doing well and that, thanks to our own ancient remedies, her bones and muscles remain strong. Even so, I feel compelled to confirm this to my own eyes. Let's go to her. Should not be much longer. I'm reminded of the Ruby Princess from the fairy tale. What causes you to continue sleeping, my friend? Initially, I'd feared the void scent that possessed her had driven her soul from her body. I suspect her sweet spirit has simply gone dormant. It's attempting to recuperate from the trauma it endured. Master Imban's elixir will likely restore what vitality has been lost. Indeed, that is correct. There he is. I brought the elixir. Well, let's get to it. It would sprinkle the soul over the eggs that refuse to hatch. It would serve to strengthen the soul of the Koja within. How sweet does not need to drink this remedy to recover? Drink it? There's no need for that. All we need to do is pour this over your friend. Here, I made plenty. Just... We also don't have an animation for drinking. Someone lying down and drinking. Oh. Oh. It worked. You're awake, thank the Kami, you're finally awake. I'm sorry for everything. Princess, what are you talking about? Oh no. Her memories? Or, well, actually you wouldn't know necessarily what happened. You had to travel so far and overcome so many obstacles to save me. I know not how to thank you. Nay, it is I who must thank you. Think nothing of it, Princess. As your lady in waiting, it's my duty above all else to ensure that you are protected. Oh, history, truly I am blessed to have you in my life. Girls, they are identical. I cannot for the life of me tell them apart. Strong roommates vibes from these two. Yep. There is a great resemblance there. I think they said they were distantly related, like distant cousins or something. Now that I don't know. Now Lady Hisui has awakened, her grace must return to the palace and resume her duties there at once. I'll ask you to say your farewells to her here. I hope that this is not the last you'll see of each other. Watched her grace blossom into an intelligent and capable young lady under your care. It's made me think that being sequestered in the castle is not the best way to raise our rulers. You've saved us in more ways than I can count and taught us so much. Suino Sato is forever changed because of you. Thank you. Thank you for everything. It's quite alright. It's here our grand adventure draws to a close. I, however, would like to enjoy your company for just a bit longer. Allow me to escort you to the gates. Okay. I shall cherish my memories of our travels together. Whenever I look back upon them, they fill my heart with a serene happiness. You came from afar and braved the depths of the sea, so that so that you might rescue a sleeping princess. The story has a familiar ring to it, does it not? Indeed, and just as with the tale of the fisherman, mayhap someone somewhere has recorded our story too. Mayhap. It's where I must part ways with you. Time for me to return to the palace. Farewell. Farewell, Suino Sato, or rather until next time. For me to take her highness's place while she's away, I do not imagine it should be too hard for her to sneak out whenever she pleases. Even Shiosai has difficulty telling us apart. All we need to do is exchange clothes and no one will be any the wiser. Here's a quick test for you. Look very closely and tell me. Kurenai, or am I? Well, according to the text, would it lie to me? You're Princess Kurenai. You were mistaken. We swapped garb. I am in fact Hisui. Dun-dun. Yeah, it's fine. Seems you cannot tell us apart. I think we've teased Hessie enough for one day. I am the real, just as you've guessed, I am the real Kurenai. You always were incredibly perceptive. Ah, okay. They were joking. I see. I'm certain our paths will cross again in the future. Till then, I ask you keep on smiling and maintain that wonderful disposition. Fare thee well, my friend. Yay. And off they go. Ah. Well, there you go. Now we can return to main quest. Which is somewhere over here. Ah. What are those? Are they like... What is this? Oh, floating platforms. Police should be directly ahead. And we can go and rescue Gosetsu, at least I think that's the plan now. Ah, there she is. Police, what's the plan? I think we're safe. I don't see any Kojin following us. Wait here, I'm going back for Alice. Coming with you. No, absolutely not. She stayed behind so that you could escape. Even I know that. I was the one who dragged you all into this. It was my fight, not yours. I knew that from the start. I also knew I couldn't do it alone. I lost too much, let too much happen to you all. I have to make this right. I have to do it on my own. Let me go, please. I'm asking you as a friend. I have to help her. You can start by finding me a towel and some bandages. Ah, hey, she made it out. Alice. What? Why are you looking at me like that? I said I was going to distract them, not make a heroic and ultimately futile last stand. Who does that anyway? Oh, hug! For the love of... This is stupid. You're embarrassing yourself. And me! Shut up and let me have this. Right, that wasn't so bad, was it? Now then, we need to hurry back to Asari. Let's go! I don't see any soldiers. Do you think the Confederacy drove them off? Maybe. Ooh. Oh, I got a couple of things. Oh, again, we're not in a... Okay, that's fine. Something definitely happened here. I see several people who look like they might be injured. Let's give them a hand and find out what we missed. Yes, let's go. Do I need help? Oh, I'll be fine. It's nothing that won't heal. You should go after Lise. Right, hold on. There's bound to be some around here somewhere. Oh, a flustered fisher. I got you, buddy. You're not an Imperial. Is it over? Kami be praised. I was certain she would have us all killed and burn Asari to the ground, or kill us after making us watch, or barricade us in our homes before putting them to the torch. That's messed up. The stupefied senior. Thank you, my child. When the fighting started, I tried to run and hide, but fell and could not regain my feet. I thought for sure we would be slaughtered, but the pirates drove them off. I never thought I'd see the day when the Confederacy came to our aid. Let's go. Okay. I see that thing up there. Industrious pirate. I remember you. You're the one who saved me from the Doma catchers. Thanks to you, we managed to rescue the fishermen and my kidnapped comrades, one of whom joined the Confederacy with me long ago. It broke my heart to have had to bury him. If you're looking for the captain, you'll find him in the tavern. Oh. What have you learned? Oh. This is a Tom Berry. He likes to be tall. Tavern, you say? Alright. Ooh, excuse me. Kosetsu! Yeah!
My Eorzean friends. Saw the smoke, did you? A pity you did not come sooner, though I gather you were busy elsewhere.
Yeah.
Kosetsu! You're alive. You're all alive.
And full of vim and vigor. Did I not tell you I was no stranger to chains?
The fighting cannot have lasted long. Where are all the Imperials?
Fled. They stood their ground for a time, until it became clear that their Korgian reinforcements would not be coming. We took some few casualties, but my deeper regret is having let Yotsuyu slip through my fingers. That bodyguard of hers may be a half-wit, but he's a mean bastard on the battlefield.
In any event, I imagine all involved are satisfied with this outcome. So far as the Empire is concerned, the Confederacy attacked Asari in retaliation for the Viceroy's actions. And without the aid of insurrectionists.
Yeah, they don't know. Sneaky.
Suffice it to say, we are prepared to be the subject of their undivided attention for the foreseeable future.
Doma shall be free. This we swear. Bump.
An impossible claim, yet one spoken with such conviction that I cannot choose but believe it.
Your assistance would be most welcome. Nevertheless, we shall do our utmost to spare you undue danger. We are already in your debt.
Nay, little miss, all debts are paid. For by your deeds, many still live who elsewise would not. Let both parties count their blessings, and may fortune continue to favor us all.
Yes.
You still seek to bring freedom to our people, then? You will go to Yansha.
I have faith that our allies yet live. Once we have found them, we will plan our next step.
Okay.
Yansha was the crucible of the rebellion. What happened here pales in comparison to what Yotsuyu did there. Remember this. Fear changes men. Have care in whom you place your trust.
It's pretty good advice.
And with that, we must take our wounded home. Oh, your Shellback friend sends his regards and looks forward to your next meeting. Try not to die before then, eh?
Alright. Oh. Okay. So let's have a look. Ether currents. No flying yet, but we can go faster. Mount speed is increased, I think. Where are we? Yeah. Alright. Got all the attuning currents. Ah, yes, I just need to do the quests. Right. Ready to resume his journey. But for tremendous strength and bravery of you and yours, many innocent souls would have suffered terrible fates. I know the Confederacy would be loath to meet Imperials in battle. I also knew they could win. If anyone could win them over, it would be you. Yours is a heroic spirit that inspires men to rise above their circumstances. Strive for something greater. It would be an honor to travel with you again. Let's not squander the Confederacy's gift. Young Shah and my countrymen await. A tunnel to the southwest, but need but follow it to reach our destination. With me! Door. Yeah. Silence in 3 parts. Oh. Oh, well, alright, never mind. Yeah, I guess there's just the ones that give ether currents. How many of them are left? Just 3. And then we can fly around here. There's probably a number of these ones I just missed this. Yeah. Alright, I'm not bothered about it right now. Something to do later. Right now, let's press on. Meanwhile, on the shores of Othard. Meanwhile... Ah.
We cannot rest here for long. This place is not safe. Mayhap nowhere is, if thieves can breach our vaults. Nevertheless, it is our duty to protect these treasures, and we shall not fail for want of effort.
So, this is why you abandoned your posts. And without a word of explanation at that.
Uh-oh.
Rather thoughtless of you, was it not?
Lady Yotsuyo, pray forgive us our absence, but our home was under attack, our vaults plundered by outsiders.
Did you even pause to consider the possibility that it might be a diversion? What is the point of contracting your services if you are not here when they are required? It is my solemn charge to bring these vermin to heel, to torment them, body and soul, until all they hold dear is as bitter ashes in their mouths. And then you go and ruin everything! Well, there's naught to be gained in belaboring the point. All that remains is to administer your punishment.
That's why he's here.
Wait, my lady!
Shit.
No, it's no good. There's just no joy in it. No release.
Wow.
There needs to be some investment.
Wow.
They were negligent imbeciles deserving of punishment, but it was hardly personal. 10,000 such Korjin could not satisfy me half so well as a single.
Oh man. In the words of Uncle Iroh, she's crazy and needs to go down. Oh.
And what do we have here?
Oh. Not one of
One of the
Susano's
vaunted
swords?
treasures of the realm?
No, surely not.
The craftsmanship is certainly impressive. Mayhap we can use it to make amends.
How long before Lord Xenos reinstates me? I've got unfinished business back in Eorzea.
I don't think that's happening anytime
Is having
soon.
me really so unbearable? At least pretend to enjoy it, you witless lump! If you are so desperate to earn a way back to Eorzea, then be quiet and do as you're told. And bring that sword while you're at it.
Wow. Well. Oh. Now for a little more map travel as we go through the tunnel. How far are we going? Not very. Not on the map anyway. Ooh. Time for more voiceover.
I remember the silence.
Yes.
How the talking stopped when we first set foot on the plains of Yansha.
Ooh. Nope. There we go. Interesting. These huge rock formations. Is that a bridge or a gate? What is oh, what is
Before
that?
us stood yet another wall.
Damn.
And through a great Magitech field we
Ooh.
glimpsed Doma Castle. I'll never forget the sight. Or the anger I felt that day. Life,
It's huge.
liberty, hope, so much lost, so much taken. As we walked through that war-torn land, no one said a word.
Ah, a tiger. Don't know what I expected. Yes, this is far enough. Ere we proceed further, I should speak of Yangsha and what became of her, what lies beyond the Great Wall at the heart of Doma. We should be glad to hear it. Is it wise for us to have this conversation out in the open? Once your caution would be warranted, but no longer. Xenos did not linger after he crushed the rebellion. He appointed Yotsuyu to act in his stead and quit these lands for fresh sport. The acting viceroy was no less merciless than her master. Without warning, her men would march into villages and search for radical elements, killing and torture any who dared resist. As quickly as they they left. Satisfied the memory of the purges would keep people in line, she relaxed her grip on Yangsha. What need for the leash when the dog is broken? Oof. Ooh. Village of Namaya lies to the west. I doubt the Imperials are present, but let us proceed with caution. Well, they were pretty brutal, it seems. Ooh. Nice kitty. right over there. That's where we're going, I think. There they are. There she is, the humble village of Namai. How delicious her rice, how sweet her persimmons. Too long has it been since I saw her with my own eyes, and for a mercy the Imperials appear to be absent. No man claim that I am reckless. Prudence has ever been my watchword. I see a venture closer if you were to confirm there are no soldiers lurking about. Better make sure that there's no Imperials. Huh?
We may be in luck. I don't see a single Imperial soldier.
Then there is no need to remain hidden. Let us go and greet them as friends.
Yes.
I'm going too.
Well, let's all go. Why not? Yeah, what could possibly go wrong? I'm sure there's no problems here.
Good people of Namai, hearken to me. We come in peace and desire only information to learn of recent events.
Ah, run away! Oh.
Isn't it the general?
Ah.
Lord Gorsetzer, can't we preserve your right? He lives.
Mm-hmm. Oh. They're freaking out. They're freaking out.
I say, brothers and sisters, is aught amiss? Why do you regard me as one with a wild beast? Why is there fear in your eyes? Why do you tremble so?
I think your reputation might have been smeared, my friend.
But of course, you fear me a vengeful spirit of the dead. Rest assured, naught could be further from the truth. For am I not corporeal? Are my feet not firmly set upon the ground?
What should we do? If they catch him here, you know what will happen.
All the times for him to turn up. Has the old fool lost his mind?
What's going on? Hello? Who?
You! But why have you come here? What do you want from us?
I know not who you are to speak thus to your elders, boy, but mine only desire is to be received with the hospitality owed a humble traveler, not the fear and trepidation one might afford a wrathful shay.
What you going on about? Actually, never mind. Just come with me now.
Gotta hide you. Yeah. Oh dear. Explain. I don't know what you people, who you people think you are, but do you have any idea what would happen to us if you were found in our village? Again, you address us with unwarranted spite. I have let you in propriety pass now, until now, but no longer. Who are you, boy, to speak to me thus? Know you not who I am? I am Issei of Namai, a farmer like my father before me, and his father before him. I wouldn't expect a man like you to know who I am, but I know you. We all do. Lord Kyan's retainer and leader of the rebellion, Gosetsu, notorious fugitive, wanted dead or alive by the Empire. Oh, well, is that what this is all about? I am hardly the first man to earn the ire of the Empire, nor will I be the last. Was not Namai home to brave and true warriors who fought beneath our banners for king and country? They fought and they died, every last one, and then the Imperials came looking for more because of them. They were this close to killing us all, to burning our village to the ground. We've only just begun to enjoy some semblance of peace. Never again, do you understand? We've had enough of you and yours. Whatever it is you're plotting, leave us out of it. Well. Impassioned as his pleas may be, surely he must know I cannot leave things as they are. But for now I shall respect his wishes. We must continue towards our final destination, the House of the Fierce, proud headquarters of the Doma Liberation Front. A secret entrance to the north of Namai by way of a small spring. Come, I will show you. Well, it's that repeating theme, isn't it? Can I attune to the thing up here, though? Alright. Everyone is too beaten down by the Empire, trying to cling on to what little scraps of existence they have left. Too beaten down to fight back. Okay, actually, while we're here at the Aetherytes, do that. And I'm going to take a quick break here. We'll be back in just a minute or two. BRB. Oh, hello. Sorry. I forgot to unmute. Anyway, we're back with more. Let's go and... well, let's also talk to this Falcon Porter, I suppose. I don't think anything really needs mending, but let's see. 732 gil to repair everything. Seems good to me. Ah. Ooh. Oh, they're striking dummies. How do I get... okay, I can get down by going this way. I think. Yeah. Oh, there's a base. Yeah. We're going the right way. This must be the spring. Yeah. Just trying to work out what, you know, the plants covering everything are. Okay, here we are. This way, we must dive into the water. It's been a short distance, you need not hold your breath for long. Well, about that. We'll be fine, actually. Ooh. Ah. House of the Fierce. Valley of the Fallen Rainbow. Oh. How invigorating! Come to that now to the House of the Fierce. Let's see. You are Hestia Methuguska, are you not? We were told of your coming. Heroes of the Eorzea, we of the Doma Liberation Front are honored to receive you. If you'd be so good as to follow me. Doesn't look like there's too many of you. It's pretty quiet. Is that a broken aetherite?
This is the House of the Fierce, but there are so few of them.
That's what I was saying.
Many kindred spirits remain in hiding following the rebellion. Many others gave their lives for their nation. We are a stubborn remainder. Even accounting for our comrades in the field, we are at a fraction of our former strength, 'tis true. Yet we few are patriots. Brothers in arms, prepared to fight with every fiber of our being to set our people free.
Well, we got that going for us, I guess.
Ever are we hopeful that others will join
Ah,
our cause.
Yugiri!
But never did I dream that you would journey so far.
Dun-dun-dun-dun. Oh!
Yugiri! Gods, it's good to see you. You look great, by the way. Have you been here long?
I returned but recently, having concluded my mission. Oh, it is good to see you again, my friends.
Did I hear aright? Your mission is concluded? Then you have found the young master.
Ere we speak of that, I would know by what fortuitous circumstance our friends came to be.
We got a bit of explain. Okay, well, you see, one explanation later.
The Empire's crimes are all too familiar. Lys, my heart goes out to your people.
We wanted to stay and fight, believe me, but we knew it wouldn't work. We needed more time to rebuild, and more allies to stand with us against the Empire. So we decided to come here and help you free Doma. To show everyone that you're not alone, and that the Garleans can be beaten if we work together. I'd like to think we proved that in the Ruby Sea.
That you did, Lys, and far more besides. Needless to say, your assistance would be most welcome.
Here, here. Now then, Yugiri, you must tell me of your search for our master.
Lest you wonder, he speaks of Lord Hien, son of Lord Cayenne, who perished during the rebellion.
Yes, we did manage to pick that up.
All hope of victory had gone. Lord Hien bade us deliver as many of our people as we could to safety beyond our borders. But as his father's heir, he was determined to fight on, and so he did. Until he suffered a grievous wound in battle and vanished without a trace. Until now.
The fancy new armor.
Lord Hien, seen and spoken with him on the Azine steppe.
Oh, boundless and merciful Kami, the young master lives. Tell me, was he well? Did his wound yet ail him? Where is he now? Have you brought him back to us?
Alright, easy now, Kosetsu.
You may take comfort in the knowledge that he is hale and whole. However, when I invited him to return with me to Doma, he had this to say.
Oh, flashback.
If Doma yet thirsts for the blood of patriots and tyrants, I shall offer unto her my blade. But if she has had her fill of bitter draughts, I shall offer unto her conquerors my head.
Oh.
Thrice did I declare to him that no true son or daughter of Doma would ever accept such a sacrifice. But for all my passion, he would not be swayed. Learn the truth of her heart and return to me, he said. And so I left him.
The words of one made to wear the mantle of leadership too soon. Yet there is wisdom in them all the same. If the people no longer yearn to be free, it would be folly to rekindle the fires of war.
To suffer our master, to surrender
angry.
his life and forsake all hope of freedom is by far the greater folly. I will not go to face my fallen comrades having done naught to stop it.
Nor I, Shadow Walker, nor I. But we need not rouse our comrades to battle this day. Let us instead welcome our honored guests and allow them a moment of respite.
Well, what respite we can find here? I mean, it's away from the Empire, and you know, that Aetheryte is a little busted, isn't it? They went to great lengths to disable the Aetheryte. Apparently in the twilight days of the rebellion they feared Xenos would be willing to risk sending unattuned conscripts. So it said it's hardly irreversible. They have the necessary materials. It would be a challenge to repair it alone, but mayhap with my brother's help. You should hear this, Hestia. He was just telling me about Xenos and the rebellion. What? 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 have to understand it was not a simple matter of numbers. The bulk of the 12th never even took to the field. It was Zenith's stratagems that won the war. But unlike anything we had ever seen. His formations were unorthodox, bewildering. We honestly thought we had him on the back foot. One moment we were pressing home our advantage, the next we were surrounded and at his mercy. Then he stood before us, his cornered prey. Alone and unarmed, he beckoned us to come forward and fight for our lives. He's just in it for the love of the game. One by one my comrades charged. Fearless and unflinching, he would dance amidst their blades for a time, then draw close as if to embrace. One after another, he made us watch. Do you understand? He made us watch. What kind of monster enjoys killing people? I do not think there is any joy in it, nor justice, nor morality, nor meaning. To him the weight of one life is no different from that of 1,000. A challenge had been issued and was accepted, but on finding us no challenge at all, his objective changed. There were tales of Imperial soldiers being flayed for slaughtering families, for breaking brave men's spirits. Only later did I come to understand why. He did not desire obedience, he desired hate, and men consumed by it. A new battle, a new enemy, a new challenge. The hunt, I am told he called it. A hunt without end. And when all our best lay dead and broken, he left. He left muttering that we had bored him. But our weapons at least held his interest, for he took a fallen samurai's sword, having grown fond of it. Since that day, he has ever wielded far eastern blades. He is said to be fascinated by ones with storied histories, and so soldiers who seek to curry his favour often present those of defeated enemies as gifts. It's like it's all a game to him. People are suffering, dying, and he's collecting swords? We all feel the same, but my lady, you must understand. On the battlefield, reasons do not matter. The victor is not the just, but the strong, and the strong become the heroes of the tale. You are not strong enough. It's not sufficient to be right, to be just. Without strength, our path has but one end. Setsu. May have a brief respite is in order. Were I 20 years younger, these wounds would not warrant a second glance. Alas, no samurai has the strength to defeat that villain old age. But what say you to the House of the Fierce? Compared to your rising stones, I concede it may seem somewhat lacking. Has been a haven these past 10 years to all who had set Doma free. Our efforts at that time have come to little and less. When the Emperor died, we were sure the hour of our liberation was at hand. But Zeno soon put paid to that, with the aid of Ryotsuyu and the secrets she sold. Yeah. I do hope you've taken this opportunity to rest and recover. Well, you spoke with one of the survivors of the massacre. To defeat one's foe, one must first understand his true nature. They've, yes, struggled. We are few, our enemies legion. We are weak and they are strong. Yet with your help, I believe there's little we cannot achieve. I only hope the depth of our predicament has not shaken your commitment to our cause. Never. Victory will be ours. Aye, that it will. With the hero of Eorzea on our side, we cannot lose. Next course of action. I have been away from Doma for some time, and after my return, the search for Lord Tien commanded my full attention. Both our benefit if we were to see the reality of Doma for ourselves. Would my lord not bid me learn the truth of her heart? Let's do this together. Let's go among the people and with our own eyes to bear witness to their hardship. Your reputation does not precede you, however, unlike Yosetsu, I can accompany you without attracting unwanted attention. I'd like to join you if that's alright. Yes. The Maya's not far. I say we begin there. Actually, wait. Now that I'm out, I can just do this. You see the covert nature of our activities. Enter the village while wearing the garb of shinobi would be beyond reckless. Pose as travelling merchants, Hestia is our leader as we are her assistants. Any objections? I think this is the best way to go about it. I'll trust you. Let's begin. No, I see. My mistake. It warms my heart to see travelling merchants in Namai again. Imperials never sealed our borders. Folks like you have taken to avoiding Yangsha ever since the rebellion. It's only made it harder for us to survive. You may have noticed we lack a great many things. It was not much better before. True, but it's only gotten worse. Yeah. I should forgive my skepticism, but you strike me less a woman of commerce and more a common sellsword. Give your best impression of Hancock. Give your best smile. Let's do this. Does assuage my doubts. If anything makes me clutch my coin purse tighter. Does little. Oh. Well, all right. Such a warm and cordial nature you possess. I pray you forgive me my earlier rudeness. It's been some time since the Viceroy came to our village to purge it of insurgents. Those who resisted suffered terribly, those who did not fared little better. Those who remain no better than to risk our eye. If the Imperials demand labourers, we comply. If they demand conscripts to send us soldiers to other provinces, we obey. Ours is a difficult life, with little in the way of luxuries. I know not what you sell, merchant. I doubt that I nor anyone else here can afford it. Hello? Wait, are you... Hello? Wolf? Travelling... Wait. Okay. With meat, perchance? Bah, better not to know when I have so little coin. I fear your eyes upon me. You know not the Lupin? Surely you have not been long in Yangsha, else you would. For generations we served the lords of Doma, compassionate and wise as they were. The memories of such times fade with every passing day, as others will tell you. Oh, okay. We've got wolf people. Oh yeah, they were up there. Rice fields. Foreign peddlers in Namai? Whatever it is you sell, I have no money to buy. Perhaps you should go elsewhere. I know of no village in Yangsha that's fared any better. Once I would have directed you to the samurai lords of Monzen, had they not all died in battle or in the purges. There is the Doma Enclave, of course, that lies beyond the Dairyu Moon Gates. Needless to say, the Imperials are disinclined to let any but their own pass. Well, it doesn't look good. Yep. Yeah. We encountered much of the same. They've been pushed beyond the brink. I expected frustration and disillusionment, but not so much that they would come to question of the wisdom of opposing imperial rule in the first place. Unless we can convince them, otherwise I fear I cannot convince Lord Hien to return, and without him... Let us not yet lose hope. The situation in Namai is bleak, mayhap it is not so elsewhere. Speak with others outside the village. Okay. I think we're going to find that pretty much everybody has. Don't have much hope that things will be different elsewhere. Oh, rhino beetle. Okay, I need to kill that. Come here, rhino beetle. One of three, okay. Go. Some seals. Someone in danger. From a tiny caterpillar. Mind you, it's a level 64 tiny caterpillar, so... I gotcha. If you hadn't come along, I don't know what I would have done. Doing it here? Oh, looking for flowers. I need some for my parents' graves. Once my brother and I usually bring a yellow because it's my mother's favourite colour. You haven't seen any, have you? Oh, obtain yellow flowers. Okay. Let's see. I'll listen to the music for a minute. Ooh. Is that a castrum? Yeah. Castrum, what is that? Fluminous. golden carnation. Oh. Oh, very hungry caterpillar. Oh. Yeah. You have to fight this beetle, maybe? Maybe I can avoid it. Azami, I have flowers. You found some. Thank you so much. That's twice you've saved me now. Time to spare, maybe you could come with me? I'm sure Mother and Father would want to meet the one who showed me such kindness. Bury them on a cliff to the west of the village. There's a path through the terraces. I'll show you. If we go this way. I don't know about you out there in chat, and I'm not. This is not a criticism. This is just an observation about Stormblood so far. But the pacing has been pretty gradual so far. I've noticed. It's not strictly a bad thing, but it's been a little slower. I found. I think particularly because we're going. Yeah, there's a common critique. Okay. I don't know that I dislike it that much, but I've noticed it. You know, I'm like. This feels slower. Actually, can I get up there? Yeah, not a particularly warm take. Yeah. Okay. Oh, no, I can't get up there. Okay, I gotta go. Alright, we'll go to the mine. Yeah, the Girabanya and then the game restarts. Yeah, Girabanya. It's funny because yeah, you started Stormblood by that point. But it definitely feels more like the kind of like setup than that you would expect from like the patches, you know? So yeah, you have a quick bit of things there, and then things go sideways, and then you have to go elsewhere. But it's more so just the pace since then has also been fairly slow, and I think it's. Because they're definitely hammering home a theme here, because everywhere you go, and it starts in Girabanya, but basically everywhere you go, the people are too, you know, beaten down and broken by what the Empire has done to them, and they don't want to get involved in the rebellion, because they're worried about, you know, ruining the way of life. You know, what they have left. They're trying to preserve what they have, and even if it is under the Empire's rule, you know, if they were to openly oppose them, they would have nothing. So they're trying, you know, and that's been repeated now like 3 times. And it's the same pattern every time, where it's like, we'll go there and we'll ask around and we'll see how people are doing. It turns out they're all doing terribly and they're all miserable, but they don't want to make anything worse. So let's go and find. But we'll prove ourselves by helping them out and doing a few bits and bobs and odd jobs, and then they will. Maybe some of them, like a handful of them, will reconsider. That's happened several times. It feels like kind of a holding pattern a little bit. But we are having to make our way through here until we get to... I'm just waiting for like the next act to start, basically. Give me a moment to put down the flowers and I'll introduce you. I love to meet travelers and hear tales of faraway places. Maybe you could tell them one about your homeland? Sure. Yeah. Azami, Azami, are you there? Azami! What is it? You should not be here. Get away from my sister. Don't be so rude. She saved me from monsters, brother. She even helped me pick flowers for mother and father. Go back to the village, now. You're scaring me. I said go! Stay inside and lock the door until I return. It's alright. Don't think me ungrateful. My sister is the only family I have. If you saved her, then thank you, but it changes nothing. I asked you to leave, and now I'm asking you again. It's not going to report you to the Imperials or anything stupid like that, but it's too dangerous for you to stay here, so please, I'm begging you, just leave us alone. She said your parents were buried here. She told you, did she? Yes, that's right. My mother and my father believed in rebellion. They left to fight for Lord Cayenne. They came home on a cart driven by Imperial soldiers. Soldiers demanded that the family's insurgents present themselves or else they'd burn the whole village to the ground. So we did. What choice did we have? They beat us in the village square with their hands, with sticks, with anything. They kicked us while we lay on the ground, begging for mercy. They made us denounce my mother and father, call them fools, call them traitors, say they deserved to die. I had them laugh, but I dared not look up. One leaned close and whispered in my ear what he'd do to my sister if they had to come back. Oh! Oh! God! Oh, this is just horrible, isn't it? Oh. They're gone, but they're never far. All it takes is the wrong word in the wrong ear and they'll return, and then I'll have to dig another grave if I'm lucky. Oof. Oh. Whatever you came here to do, leave us out of it. If you want to fight the Imperials, go and fight them on your own. You can't help us, no one can, and this is all we've got, so please don't take it from us. Oh. It's heavy stuff, you know, at this point. I would say it doesn't feel... Yeah, this is a light, happy expansion, yeah. Yeah. It feels more intense than, like, I don't know, I know Ishgard had a lot of things going on in Heavensward, but, man, the way they're talking about the Empire and what they've done and... yeah. I think the thing about it is that it's a little uncomfortably, you know, rooted in, well, not uncomfortable, it's a little uncomfortable because it's rooted in so much, you know, real stuff. Real history and, like, and they're not shying away from the awfulness of it all. It's putting it all out there. This isn't like a broad strokes, you know, good guys and bad guys, and you know, we must. This is why I compared it fairly early on. Like, oh, it's kind of like it reminded me of Andor a little bit in the way that it talks about rebellion and how much rebellion costs you. Even if it is worthwhile, even if it is the right thing to do, and why it's not an easy thing to do, because it is going to cost you and it is going to hurt a lot of the time. And the balance between trying to save what you have but also trying to fight for a better future. It's It's a lot. Yeah. Yeah, people who live in countries that have seen conflict really connect to it. Some people who haven't think it's unrealistic. Well, yeah. Yeah, there are a lot of historical parallels all over the world. So, yeah, and that's something that it's heavy, but I appreciate about it because it's actually taking a pretty, I'm going to say like nuanced look at it, but I suppose it is, but it's a mature look at it. It's like, this is, you know, this is reflective of how things often are. And it's not always, you know, we are here to try and inject some hope into this, to try and actually make a difference, or try and bring things around, but you can see why things are the way they are. It's not always, you know, the story of everybody fighting back because it's the right thing to do. It's like, no, there are a lot of other considerations. A lot of people just want to survive, and after a certain amount of time, that's all they can do, or they feel that's all. Or, you know, it's, yeah. No, I appreciate that about it. It's just a lot. It's heavy. Anyway, we are coming at a good time, Hester. We've got recently completed our inquiries. What of yours? Yeah, it's pretty bad. I was not aware of these events. The boy, you say, he told you all this? Such disgraceful, despicable crimes. If I knew the men responsible, I would not hesitate to hunt them down and... Forgive me, that outburst was unbecoming. The more I learn of the Imperial's actions in my absence, the more difficult I find it to marshal my emotions. That's fine, Yugiri. It pissed me off too. Absolutely. Could Lord Hen have foreseen this, that our people's spirits would be broken so? At first I scoffed at his pronouncement. It feels all too possible now that he might resolve to surrender himself. Let's take these wrist gloves of striking. Oof. Actually, I think that's enough for today. I think that's enough. I think that's enough for today. Yeah, he's coming into it with wide-eyed optimism. Yeah. No, I think this is like I was saying, but that's enough of it for today, because we'll be continuing on with more of the same things. And I think she's meeting very broken people. Yeah. Oof. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll make our way back here to Namai next time and continue on, but I think that's enough for today. Oh. I would say this, it's very effective. It's effective storytelling. I said, you know, there's a lot of parallels historically, but the fact is, it's not just historical, you know? This parallels a lot of things that are happening. I keep doing this, keep going the wrong way. In the world right now. That's not. How do I? You know what? Let's get it right. Let's go the right way. I think that's why it's I'm like, I don't know. It's just it's particularly those last bits. It's just affecting me a little bit because it's like, yeah, like this. I can see a lot of parallels to things going on all over the world, and it's a lot. Like I said, it's good storytelling, but need to dose it out. Ishikawa wrote bits of this. Her work is mainly the next zone. And the other thing I'll say is, like, it's not super in your face about it, in that, like, showing you all the horror. It's mostly people describing what's happening. We see a bit of it with Yotsuyu, and the fishing village, but yeah, it's not like, what's the word? It's not reveling in the sort of imagery of, like, you know, war and stuff like that, which a lot of, you know, which is honestly a good thing. It seems to understand that the whole business is pretty horrendous and awful, and even if it's, you know, even if in the story narratively, you know, it's necessary, it's not a glorious thing. Yeah, which is actually really good writing. Yeah. But I think because of all of that, it's a lot. So I'm like, I think I've had enough for today. I don't want it to get me down. So I think we'll leave it there. Some people loudly don't like it. I mean, yeah, it's a pretty big swing on that front, you know. So anytime you take a big swing, some people are gonna really like it, and some people are gonna really not like it. Like I said, I don't want to. I really hope that none of this sounds like I don't like it, because I do. It's good, but the way things are right now, the way my brain is right now, I'm like, that's enough of that for today. Can only take so much of it in one go. It was the same with Andor, by the way. Season 2, watching it, it's like, okay, need to space this out. So yeah, and there's plenty of other things to do in Final Fantasy XIV. So if we find that during another stream, we can go and do other stuff. We can go and go find Hildebrand if we want a real like palate cleanser. Whew. Man, all the times to be playing Stormblood. Alright, anyway. Okay, everybody. That's it from me. Thank you for watching today. Alexander is still there. Yeah, there's plenty of other stuff to do. But it's almost 8 o'clock and I figure I'll go and get some dinner instead. So yeah, we will be back next week with more. Because there is still more to do, and I do want to keep going. Like I said, I'm not saying no, I don't want to play anymore. It's like, no, this is really well written, but it's pretty heavy, so we gotta be careful how I pace it out, you know. Anyhow, yeah. So next week, Monday, we'll be back. We should be on for lads this weekend. I think we're still doing. I'm just assuming it's abiotic factor until someone says otherwise. So we still have to get out of the Bloodborne dimension and do other stuff. We'll figure out how to close the Bloodborne dimension or whatever it was. We're doing science. Alright. Oh yeah, and I'll just usual reminders. There's the VODs and the socials. And as always, a reminder that if you're not following the channel, consider following. And anything you do, you know, following, commenting, subscribing, all helps keep things going over here. Anyhow, I'll let you go. I'll see you next time. Thank you for joining me today, and take care. Bye.